Hi guys, I'm Nyna
I'm Lalle.
and this is our first podcast.
Play to pod.
And here you're gonna see a lot of cool things like blockchain, play to earn games, Web3 words, and much more. And today we're gonna talk about Pixel's content creator, and we're gonna know everything that you must do to become one, how it works, what about the perks, and much more. So Lalle, who is with us today to talk about Pixel's content creator?
Alrick.
Yeah, he is our leader in this program.
So, play to pod.
Hey guys, here we are. So today, as you know, we are talking with Alricky from Pixel's content creator. So, our friend, can you tell us what is the Pixel's content creator program?
Yeah, so the Pixels Creator Program is basically a community of Pixels creators who get exclusive access to like alpha straight from the Pixels team. And it's a network of like-minded creators, such as you guys as well. You guys are part of it. And we also do creator activations like events and contests. So our goal is really to equip you guys as creators with the tools that you guys need to grow. And we do these like through workshops and support. So if you guys want to run your own events, we're going to help you guys out get like some pricing for it. And we're often able to help with those things. So it's more of like we're a creator community who's in connection with the Pixels team who enable you guys to grow as content creators.
Okay. And how long has the program been running?
Yeah, so actually the creator program is kind of new. We started late May or early June last year, so 2024. So we're a bit over 6 months, I'd say around 7 months now into the creator program. So how it actually started was basically the Pixels team did have their own creator program already before, but they were never really able to manage it. So a lot of people signed up for that creator program, and it didn't really materialize into much. So that's when they went to us and they said, it's like, hey, we want you guys to run our creator program. And that's what we did. So prior to this, as I mentioned before, we were handling the Ronin creator program. So we already had kind of like the tools and the structure of running creator programs, and we applied most of that. And we also started new things with the Pixels creator program specifically.
Okay. And today, how many content creators are part of the program, and from how many countries are they?
Yeah. So today we have over 300 active creators.
Wow.
300.
Yes. So 300 active creators that were able to join in like how long was it, like 7 months of the creator program, and they're from all over the world. Like, I'm surprised when I was looking through the data of where the creators were from. We've had applications from over 45 different countries out of those 300 creators.
Wow.
A lot of our creators are based in the Philippines, in the Latin American community, but 45 different countries, like so far, is what I've seen. More than 45 actually. But yeah.
Great. And okay, it's a really huge program. How do you deal with the information you must share? Because there are different languages. Do you have any special gift to deal with it? What are your strategies?
Yeah, so my best friend is still Google Translate.
Me too.
Yeah, so the way we communicate the creator program, it's still English, right? So like that's the main way that we communicate. However, in the creator program, we have dedicated channels for Spanish speakers and Tagalog speakers as well, because as I mentioned earlier, the LATAM community is big and the Filipino community is also big. So we want to cater to those that have like larger communities so that they can speak and they can basically express themselves more freely, right? However, like communication is a challenge, and that's why Google Translate is my best friend. Especially for those who don't speak English. A lot of it boils down to me having to simplify the way that I speak in English, because if I speak in a complicated way, then sometimes Google Translate messes it up when they translate it. So I have to speak in very simple sentences to be able to make sure that the other creator who doesn't speak English can translate it easily into their own language. So yeah.
Okay, good. And how important is that program for the Pixels community?
For me, I think the Pixels Creator Program is very important. It has a large impact in the Pixels community, and I hope you guys feel that as well. So again, like coming from my story, I started off as a content creator myself. So over 3 years ago, I started streaming Axie Infinity. And ever since then, I got to the Ronin Creator Program. I was one of the first creators in the Ronin Creator Program. And ever since then, I've seen the bear market all throughout. And then right now, we're just starting the bull run almost for Web3. And I've seen the impact that creators have in their communities. So creators, in my opinion, are the backbone of any game or project. So a project without content creators talking about them will not gain much traction. If there's nobody, let's say there's a game or there's a new game, if there are no content creators, if there's no one making content about that game, you cannot expect people to actually discover that game, right? And moreover, if there are no content creators making content about the game, you cannot expect people to learn more mechanics about the game, right? So, for me, content creators are the backbone of any project, of any game, really. So basically, creators are who the community goes to whenever they want to learn about a game or ask questions. So you can see that these days, right? So we have like the Christmas Carnival going on in Pixels. We have Spore Sports as well, the season 2 of Spore Sports going on. So like how I've seen this in our content creators is that people go to their streams and ask these creators, it's like, hey, what time is the Spore Sports? Or how do you solve the puzzle in the Christmas Carnival? How do you play this minigame in the Christmas Carnival? So content creators are who the community goes to whenever they have questions, and like they can't just easily ask the Pixels team all the time because the Pixels team is preoccupied with other things, right? So especially in the Web3 space, the point I'm getting at is that content creators and the communities of these creators are the primary outlets of disseminating information and discussing the information about their game. And that's why I think that they're the backbone, right? Without these creators, people would not learn about your game. People would not have a place where they can discuss and have dialogue about and ask questions about the game, or it'll be very, very difficult to do so.
Yeah, I see. Okay. And just to confirm, all the creators, they are also players, Pixels players.
Yes. So, because we are the Pixels Creator Program, to join the Pixels Creator Program, you have to create content about Pixels. And how you create content about Pixels is you play Pixels, right? So,
but they are active players, so.
Yes, they are active players. So, basically, if you want to join the Pixels Creator Program, you gotta make content about Pixels. It's
Nice.
how it works.
Okay, so maybe that's the first criteria to be a content creator. So can you tell us more about these requirements?
Yeah, of course. So the requirements for joining the Pixels Creator Program, it's very simple. It's very easy. You just need to create at least one piece of self-made Pixels content every week for at least 1 month. So if you make one piece of content every week, that's like at least 4 pieces of content. If you want to make more, even better, right? For 1 month straight, you're gonna get accepted. Your content could be as simple as like videos, could be live streams, can be long posts on Twitter or X, right? Or threads as well on X. Anything that really adds value to the community in content form, that's what we want, right? So that's the criteria, just 1 piece of self-made content per week for 1 month, and then apply to the Creator program. When we review your application, we're gonna see, okay, this person has been making content, has been contributing to the community, we're gonna accept your application.
So no numbers of followers are required?
Yeah, so that's the beautiful thing, right? We want the Creator program to be a place where new creators can grow and established creators can also meet newer creators, right? So it's a place for you guys to network and get to know each other as Pixels creators specifically. So we do not have like a minimum follower requirement. The most important thing for us as the Creator program is that we want creators who add value to the community. We want creators who are making content, who are passionate about the game, and who want to help out and again add value to the community.
Okay.
Nice, very important. And what are the benefits and incentives offered to content creators who participate in the program?
Yeah, so definitely the main benefit would be the alpha that you guys get. Alpha that you guys get is access to a community of passionate creators, like I was discussing earlier. I mean, like the Creator program, Heidi usually comes in there and drops like a Notion site of like, hey, here's everything you guys need to know about the upcoming sports. Here's everything you guys need to know about the upcoming carnival. Now go make content about it. These are information that this is information that's only accessible to creators and not accessible to the general public. And definitely that's one of the biggest strengths of the program, is that we're directly tied with the Pixels team. So they provide us the information so that creators can make the content that they need to make, right? And then second, definitely the biggest benefit is also the creator community. So in the Creator program, we have these like weekly calls where we discuss where we watch and discuss the AMA. So we're able to analyze and think together about the AMA discussions, and then we also have like creator events that we organize. So it's definitely access to that community. We have like chats where, you know, any creator can ask questions where it's like, hey, how can I do this? How can I do that in game? And other creators will happily answer you guys as well. And aside from that, extra perks of being in the Creator program, there's basically free Pixels VIP, there's fun prizes. So whenever we do these watch parties, we always give out like prizes, whether it's UGCs, whether it's like cases of butter brew or anything really for pricing. And ultimately as well, we have pricing support. So what we do now is that if a creator wants to run their own community event, and we've already had a lot of these events, they could message us and say, hey, I want to run this community event, here's what my plan is. And we're like, all right, we can help you out, provide pricing. So usually those pricing comes in the form of energy. Like we're going to give you, let's say first place gets 3 cases of butter brew, and then second place gets 2 cases of butter brew, and then third place gets 1 case. So we're able to provide pricing for you guys whenever you run your creator events to help you guys out as creators. And the coolest thing about these events is that you're also featured in the in-game calendar. So I don't know if you guys have seen that, but sometimes creator activations are featured in the in-game calendar, and that also gives the creators a very big boost to their numbers, because it gives them a lot more discoverability. More people see the live stream, more people come and hang out. And it's really, all of these things that we do are, like, the purpose of this is to help you guys grow as creators. And, like, that's our main goal. We want to equip you guys with the tools to make content, and then we want you guys to grow as creators as well.
And I don't know if you keep in touch with other creators from other games or platforms. If you do, can you tell us the most what you can see is different between Pixels Creator and the other Web3 platforms. Can you see any difference?
Yeah, for sure. There's a stark difference, and I think the main strength of the Pixels Creator program is the team behind it. So, as I mentioned before, we handled the Ronin Creator program, and we've handled that for over, I think, already 3 years at this point. And we have a long track record of just managing, organizing creator programs, and also creator activations that are driven by data and analytics. So we have our own tools that we have made ourselves. So we have tools that we made ourselves to track data and analytics for these creator activations and for activity in like the Discord and such. So our main strength is that other creator programs, what they do is they just basically, I won't say any program in particular, but what they do is they basically just throw money at creators. It's like, here's some money, now go make content, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas how we do things in the Pixels Creator program is we work to equip and empower creators to be the best creators that they can be. And we can do these through like workshops, where through access to a community, like as I mentioned earlier, and activations that also challenge them. So for me, that's our main strength, where it's not a matter of just make content because we're giving you something. It's more of like, here's access to a community that will help you guys grow as creators.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Okay.
And can you tell for us about a success story or example of a content creator who is studied out in the program?
Yeah, I think like one of the creators that I've grown close with in recent times from the creator program would be Xavier Pixels. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a streamer on TikTok. He live streams his content, his daily grind, and what I like about him is he may not be like the biggest creator, but I've seen ever since he joined the creator program, I've seen his growth. So in the creator program, we have the creators and we have the farm frontiers. So the farm frontiers are those creators who have leveled up and are creating more content than the usual, right? As we discussed earlier, the criteria to join the creator program is you need to create one piece of content per week for at least 1 month. Farm Frontiers create 4 pieces of content across 2 different platforms. So how Xavier did it specifically is he was live streaming on TikTok, and then he branched out and started to create content on X, on Twitter, right? And after branching out to X, just recently, this past December, he also ran his own creator event. So he reached out and he wanted to run it's what he called his mining wars. So basically, players fought for resources on the land that he organized for mining. So I think like that's one of the better stories. I think that's one of the better stories of how a creator started in the program and then grew as a creator, and then now he's organizing his own event, and now he wants to organize another event as well. So definitely like shout out to Xavier Pixels if you're watching this or listening to this. Yeah, so I'm proud of how he's grown as a creator.
Great. Okay. And about the formats, you told us that each content creator should create at least 4 content per month. So, but about the format, do you think that it's missing a format that creators could explore more? Maybe they are doing just a few of this special one?
Yeah, so the kind of content that we accept in the creator program is like live streams, videos, long posts, and also threads, right? I think that if there are 2 formats that I can think of that we're lacking on, definitely one of them would be videos. I know a lot of people make videos, but not many people make long form videos that are informative, right? So this is how you see certain creators, like for example Squeegee Plays, Master Kamote. They're doing great in the YouTube space because they're creating long-form, informative videos. And I think not enough creators are doing that. Like, there are creators who are doing it, but it's not a lot. So I think like that format could be better explored by creators. And also, the second one would be memes. So it's a bit understated, but a lot of the content around Pixels these days revolve around educational content. So as I mentioned, like the Christmas Carnival came out, and then now you're seeing on Twitter like everybody posting educational content. It's like, hey, here's everything you need to know about the Christmas Carnival. So what I think we're lacking as a community is just more of like the meme culture, right? I want creators who would think of memes and then edit their own memes and then post them online, and then just for the community to enjoy, right? Because like a creator is there to provide value, and that value can come in educational content, which a lot of our creators are already doing. But value can also come from entertainment, which is, you know, like memes, things that make people laugh, things that entertain the viewers, right, or the audience. So I think like definitely if there were two pieces of content that I would like to see more of, it's definitely long form videos and also memes. Like I'd like to see more memes from the community.
Great, I like to. It's fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so Alrick, and you know, Pixel's ecosystem is growing. Now we also have Pixel Dungeons. So we'd like to know from you, do you think that, or I don't know, if you know something, if the creators will be for the same projects and all the other games Pixel will launch, or you don't have this information yet?
Yeah, so the cool thing about the Pixels Creator Program is that we're going to be supporting all of the games that Pixels will be acquiring. So you mentioned earlier that Pixels Dungeons was acquired by Pixels, and like you noticed that we'll actually be doing like a streaming competition for our creators very soon on the Pixels Dungeons, right? So these games that will be acquired by Pixels, the cool thing about how it works is that usually it's gated by your reputation in Pixels. So more often than not, a game would be acquired by Pixels, and then Pixels players will be the ones on board into it. So the way I'm envisioning it is that all of these games will kind of just tie into Pixels as a whole, and basically expand the Pixels Creator Program. Because like I've met people who have told me that, hey, Pixels isn't my kind of game because it's more farming. But then now we have Pixels Dungeons, which is a very fast-paced, a very thrilling and enjoyable game. So as we continue to expand the ecosystem, I'm looking to also expand our own creator program by getting more creators who have these certain niches that they enjoy, that they enjoy playing, really. Because some of them, some people just don't like Pixels, then you know.
This is
but
great.
maybe other games that Pixels acquires would spark their interest, right? So yeah.
Great. So there is no problem if a person likes Pixel Dungeons but is not a Pixels fan, so the person is welcome.
Yes, of course, yeah. We encourage that, as long as, again, the requirement to join the Pixels Creator Program is just one week of Pixels content. So whether that's Pixels the game, whether that's Pixel Dungeons, or whether that's a game that Pixels will acquire in the future, it doesn't matter as long as it's revolving around the Pixels ecosystem.
Great. Okay.
And we are in the new year now. And what are the expectations of the program for this year?
Yeah, so our goals for this year is obviously to expand the creator program. We want to grow our existing creators. So we want more of our creators to want to develop and grow into that next year of like Farm Frontiers. And we also want to we also want to onboard new creators as well. So that's how we intend to like grow the program. And the coolest thing about the program is because they need to be creating content for 1 month to be able to get inside. it shows that whoever gets inside the creator program is more of a dedicated creator who has consistently been making content, and they're more likely to stay and engage with our creators, right? So we want to grow and onboard new creators, and also we want to equip the existing creators to diversify their content platforms. So we want that next step of creator to be a goal for them, where they want to reach it. And we are working on these things, on how we can reward the farm frontiers better. So more information on that coming probably in a few weeks. But basically what we want is our creators to diversify. So for example, you're currently streaming on TikTok and you want to diversify and get snippets of your stream and then post them on YouTube. That's what we want, right? We want you guys to also diversify the kind of content you're making. Or let's say you make a YouTube video and then you could turn that YouTube video into like an informative thread or a long post on X, right? So this allows you to provide more value to the community and also expand your reach as a creator, and that's our goal, right? We want our creators to broaden their reach by exploring other platforms where they can also grow.
And okay, so if I'm interested, I like playing and I have created content for 1 month, what should I do next?
Yeah, so actually the form is very easy to find. So all you have to do is you just need to go to the Pixels Discord, go to any chat or the general chat, and then just type !creator. So that command will like, there's a bot that will show you the form where you can apply to become part of the Pixels Creator, basically.
Okay. So before I make you the last question, now we are at the beginning of 2025. Where do you see the content creators in the future? Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, for me, I think about it all the time. Always thinking about how do we want the creator program or our creators to shape up in the coming year. And again, like our primary goal is to have them grow as creators, right? Hopefully, I'm hoping that nobody leaves the creator program, but our goal is that all of our creators level up and start making content on the second platform. All of our creators start to diversify the kind of content they're making. So for example, like if you're only live streaming now, then maybe you could start creating videos in the future. If you're writing threads or if you're writing posts on X now, then maybe you can start making videos in the future. Or you can start live streaming in the future. So that's our goal. That's our vision. Where we don't want our creators to be complacent in just sticking with what they're comfortable with. To sticking with like, okay, I'll just make my own content on one platform and be okay with it. We want our creators to diversify. We want our creators to explore other things that they might be interested in.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So now, can you leave a message for all creators that are already in the program?
Yeah, of course. So for me, for you guys in the creator program, you guys are awesome. Keep killing it, keep crushing it. 2024 was a good year. 2025 will be even better. And diversify your content, find ways to get on another platform and grow as a creator. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't stay where you are, and you guys will be surprised with the kind of growth that you can have when you do that.
Oh, okay. That was really good. Thank you.
Very, very good.